Hey there, YouTuber Spiritual 996 here, and today I have a little DIY video. I guess not really DIY; it's partially DIY, but this is a Captain Rex Phase 2 Clone Wars helmet that I purchased from Galactic Armory. I've glued 3 pieces together, bondoed the entire thing, sanded it down, primed it, sanded it again, primed again, painted it white, and now I'm doing the finishing painting. I still got a couple bits to put on, but it's basically finished. This is what I've been working on for like 4 days after work every day, so pretty proud. I mean, I'm not the best painter, as you can tell. My lines aren't super crisp on here, but I taped off like this stuff I taped off, but this I did freehand. The vents I did freehand. This side piece I did freehand. The hash marks I did, the tally marks I did freehand. The J guys, I took a printout on Microsoft Word, printed it out, Sharpied around the edge, and then flipped it upside, put painter's tape on top, flipped it upside down, cut it out, and then I had a template, so I used that. Everything seems pretty centered, pretty good. And then the last, I've got this Hobart welding mask that I have to now cut out a visor for that, glue that in. I have to do these 2 bits down here and these 2 bits in here. But the hard part of sanding and painting is done. So we're out of the woods there. Real simple. What you really want to go and get yourself if you're going to do this are these. I actually didn't even really use this one, the 180. I got the 120, I believe I'm using now. Yeah, the 120, which that's like a pile of Bondo dust under there. You want to pick yourself up 2 of these, or you can get the big 1-pound one, but I didn't really feel like having a bunch of that extra stuff laying around. You're gonna pick up some E6000. This is some pretty good stuff, and some super glue to hold it immediately. I also picked up some Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte, or whatever, not Ultra Matte, I think it's satin white. This is all stuff I got at Home Depot also. Deco Art, satin True Blue, and I had this satin black Rust-Oleum laying around, so I mixed the white with the black to get the gray for the teeth, and then I mixed some black with the blue to get the darker blue, and then I just finished touch-ups with white. So I just spray it onto a piece of plastic, and then like this is my mixing the blue and the black, the black and the white to make gray. So it's pretty fair, you know, simple, straightforward. I don't know if I want to do the weld marks or not. I might do like really skinny ones, because I don't think I like the look of the big fat ones. But if you are not privy to the lore of Star Wars, the Phase 2 eyepiece comes up here and then swoops down here. Whereas this one is a specific Captain Rex helmet, where he has the Phase 1 because he chopped his face plate off. And if that's what those black marks, well, kind of brown, blue marks are in the show, are the weld marks of him welding his faceplate to the Phase 2. His Phase 1 faceplate to the Phase 2 helmet. And he also, if you noticed it on his shoulders and stuff, he did it to his chest plate too. But I was super into Star Wars, the Clone Wars, the TV show back when I was a kid, like in 2007 when it came out, and earlier than that. I got disinterested with it, and then I saw this guy making these prints, and I was going to print it myself. It was like $30 for the file. But my dad's had his 3D printer for 3 years, and he's never made a single good part. You know, it's just got problems or, you know, compromises. So it was $100 or $120. It was on sale. It had $10 off. Just to pick it up, and I wouldn't have to worry about prints or all that stuff. It took 5 days. I also picked up the dark Saber because I'm going to make one of these out of aluminum. And I think since I'm going to write a program for the mill, I'll probably make like 5 of them and sell a couple of them. But that's my plan with the Dark Saber. That was like $12 or something. So just to give me a reference, you know, to have a physical thing to measure and look at is a lot easier when you're milling and making adjustments by, you know, eye. So this took, sorry I'm jumping all around here, but I'm just pretty happy that I just finished this, or almost finished it. It took like 4 days after work. I would work for like 3 hours after work, and on like the I get like a 15-minute breaks a day. So on those I would do the Bondo putty so that it would dry enough overnight and touch up where I had sanded. But you're definitely gonna want these sanding blocks. They're awesome. They're like $3 or something. You want those, and you don't really need 400 grit. I would say you need like 220 to hog stuff out, and then you need like a 300. But this is just what I had laying around. Then you need this set of brushes. It was like $4 or something. This artist brush set. This is all in the same area too at Home Depot, so that was pretty good. Comes with like 4 or 5 brushes, and I've only used 2. What else do you need? I think that's really it. I did order a Phase 1 also because I fell in love with Rex in Phase 1. You know, he's badass, and I like the Phase 1 helmet better. How it's got the spike back here. So, you know, if you have Phase 2, you better have a Phase 1 because, you know, this is almost a Stormtrooper helmet at this point, so I like the clones themselves. The Stormtroopers are all assholes. Clones are cool guys. So I ordered the Phase 1 animated from Galactic Armory like a couple days ago. He's going to print it and send it to me. And that was like $110, I think. But it's a surprisingly it's a good print. I'll pick it up here. It's still a little tacky, but if you have a helmet, you can't not touch it. So you see his Galactic Armory in there. The inside looks like shit, I'll give you that. But the outside, I mean, it doesn't line up perfect, and if I wanted to Bondo more, I could have. And I'm probably on my clone Phase 1, I will. But this was just, I wanted to get a helmet ASAP. So this was the quickest and easiest way, and like, I cut a lot of corners, like not sanding as much as I should and not doing this and that, but it looks good enough for a wall hanger, and I'm going to hang this one on the wall. I think I'm going to have this one, the Mandalorian, and the Phase 1, and then probably Dark Saber underneath it. So just a wall hanger that I can like wear on my motorcycle just to be an idiot. But this chin piece comes printed separate, so you got to glue that on. You basically just put like tack welds of super glue, and then in between the super glue you put E6000 or whatever, E600, whatever it is, and you hold it all together. I think I did the 2 sides first, the front and the back first. So it comes chopped back here and there, and then the head is cut off. So I did the 2 back pieces first, lined them up as best as you could, and then glued that on. Then you just Bondo the shit out of it with that sanding putty, or the spot putty. It's like $9 a tube at AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts. I got mine at. Sand it all down, prime it, and then you can really see what sticks out, what you missed. And then you sand it again until you like what you have, and then you shoot it with white, which is what I did. And it came out for my first, I'm not a painter really, besides like the rattle can frame on a truck and stuff like that. Like stuff that I've done, but this was my first time with like actual brushes trying to make straight lines, and you know, usually it's just like tape off with 2-inch Scotch tape and shoot, you know, close enough with the rattle can. I can get a good rattle can job, like I don't get runs and all that, so you don't see any runs in the rattle can. But like tally marks, I look at how shitty it kind of, you know. But at the end of the day, this was Captain Rex painting these at the base, you know, after a mission or whatever. So it kind of doesn't have to be perfect. It also does come with a rangefinder. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on. I don't know if I think that little 3D printed thing is just gonna break off. So I might make one of aluminum just so it doesn't break, and then I put it on. But as that 3D printed, I don't think it'll last. Yeah, it's all it needs now is those 4 pieces I mentioned. the face shield, and I want to get some upholstery foam for the top so that it doesn't, my cheeks, I'm a pretty big guy, and my cheeks touch the inside of the cheeks, the inside of these parts. So it barely fits on, and I kind of have to like jostle my head up and down and shake it to get it on, but I can wear it. So I was pretty happy, and that's why I ordered the Phase 1, because I knew I could wear them. So yeah, that's basically it for my Captain Wrecked build. I didn't really show any, I have pictures, but I don't know how to put those on this video, so that's gonna have to be it. But I might do something with the Phase 1 then, because this was, you know, a lot of dicking around and figuring stuff out for myself. But we'll see what happens. If you guys want to build a video, you know, like or whatever, comment about it, and I'll look at it. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and while you're at it, tell me what helmet you want. And he's got a bunch of them on his website, so go check them out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.